Please be seated. Okay, so before I start, I'd just like to say, full disclosure, I'm not a huggy person. So please don't hug me after my speech. Just a wave is fine. If you really like it, you can send me an email or something. Yes. But anyways, so good morning. With my time here, I've been fortunate enough to have the opportunity to engage in self-reflection and see myself change through these 6 years. When I first came to Appleby, I was a bit shy, and I suspected that some of my fellow classmates were the same. It was this realization that led me to begin approaching more people and begin talking to them. And I made fast friends that I still hold dear to this day. It was also the feeling of having the power to change my social situation that led me to ask myself, what do I hope to achieve here? And what can I gain from my experiences? In a manner of speaking, this is what I would like to pose to you today. How do you see yourself as a person? As much as this seems like a rhetorical question, it's one that I would like you all to think deeply about. Appleby offers something for each of us. A place to find ourselves, change ourselves for the better, and prepare ourselves for the future to the best of our abilities. It's here that I really began to mature as a person, and it's also here that I found ways to connect different parts of my life. As many of you know, music is one of my passions. It's a part of my life that's been pretty much constant from when I was growing up in Singapore to where I stand now. Aside from seeing it as a liberating form of self-expression, it's also taught me lessons that I can apply to my life in general. I believe that the act of immersing myself so deeply into music has put me more closely in contact with the emotional world. And while it may not be as outwardly visible as in the cases of some others, I have this as an outlet through which I can vicariously experience happiness, sadness, and everything in between. I look forward now to performing because it gives me the chance to share my emotions with others, even if it's just for a brief but vivid moment. It's for this reason that I urge you all to see yourselves as spheres of influence. Within this sphere are your friends, your family, and those who you interact with. But always remember, you are the core of the sphere, and what you do can change the magnitude and effect of the sphere itself. However, there's also importance in seeing things from the other side. In fact, one of the most important things I've learned from my time here is recognizing the roles that others can play in our own lives, and realizing the power that positive and negative words can have in us. We learn to live that much more happily and effectively. Be mindful of what you say as well, for you may well be that other person in somebody's sphere. Now, picture in your mind's eye an orchestra. No one musician stands alone, and the nuances of their single melodic line, whatever it is that they're trying to convey to the listener, is complemented, enhanced, and emphasized by the coordination of the others. In a strong parallel to life, your song, your piece, your symphony cannot sound complete without the harmony of those who are important to you. You are but a single thread in the tapestry of rich and evocative experiences from everyone here in this chapel, in this school, and in this world. This brings me to another point, your potential, both inside and outside of the classroom. My approach to music is reflected through my actions as a person, which is why I see it as so profound. I spent the majority of my life participating in systems of musical exams, and the act of learning and performing pieces mandated by the official repertoire lists was soon dominating my practice time. However, something that I always felt obligated to do was to play not only the required pieces, but also those that I enjoyed pursuing and playing. While this system gave me a rigid framework with which to build a strong foundation, it was my innate joy for music that allowed me to expand outwards and define a central part of my life. In this way, my interest for music never diminished, and I was always able to find happiness and peace through art. It's in this same way that I work, learn, and grow best alongside those who understand my way of thinking and put their faith into supporting me. It's their respect that allows me to focus on what I find most important. And this is the force that motivates me to put forth my best effort. While for some of you, music may not be your chosen path, I'm confident that such an avenue exists for everyone, whether it be through academics, athletics, the arts, or something entirely new. Remember, life is not work and effort for the sake of work and effort. Take pride in what you do well already, and enjoy the process of improvement, for it's during these times that you learn the most about yourself. While I encourage you all to take away your own interpretations of my words, I also wholeheartedly invite you to reflect upon your answers to the questions I've asked and dedicate yourself towards becoming your ideal person. For some of you, your time here has been fleeting. For others, it may have been longer. To those in my grade, I sincerely hope that you had the chance to have memorable times with friends as I did, to have moments of introspection, of discovery, and of development. To you other students gathered here, in various stages of your Appleby journey, I wish that these things and many more await you, if you haven't experienced them already. As unreliable as they may seem, memories are our greatest companions throughout life. And in that vein, I wish that you may all have many happy memories here that you can draw upon as you grow older and more worldlier. To the faculty, as facilitators of learning, both academically and holistically, I could not have asked for better or more trustworthy hands to guide me. As some say, life is a journey of self-discovery, and it's here that I've taken my stable first steps. Would you all please stand and sing hymn 602?